What's up, everybody? It's your boy. I am Quartet.
Ta-da, the greatest me.
Welcome to another episode of the Culture Section. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fans of the Culture Network YouTube channel. Also, listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. Ho love.
Full cotton watts and chick. Lady, let that be a lesson to you.
What's the matter with you boys shooting up that man's hen house?
I'll shoot any chicken trying to follow me home.
Well, why don't you get a job and go to work?
You almost had me a job this morning.
Where?
I went down to the post office and asked that man, could he let me have one of them jobs as a letter toter?
No, Cotton, you mean a mail carrier.
And the man said before he could give me a situation, he'd have to put me through a simple self-examination.
No, stupid. You mean a civil service examination.
Well, the man carried me in a little old room and set me down and started asking me a gang of questions.
Well, what'd he ask you?
First thing the man asked me is, how far is it from the sun to the moon?
He asked you how far it was from the sun to the moon?
Yeah, that's what the man asked me.
Well, what'd you tell him?
I told him if he was going to give me that route, I didn't want the job.
Well, tell me, how would you like to go to work for me?
Yes, ma'am. How much you going to pay me, I hope?
Well, let's see now. I'll pay you all your work.
No, ma'am. I got to have some money.
You know, Cotton,
Greetings. My name is I Am Quartet, and the road to 2K starts now. To help us reach our goal, subscribe. Thank you! Like, share, and comment on all videos. Play the video until the end, even if you're not watching it. This helps YouTube recommend our channel. Oh! You know what I just realized, man?
What's that?
God.
Dum, dum, dum.
I just realized that, like, they really had us, they really was depicting us like as some, like apes. Like, and it was almost like they knew in their heart that I don't think that no black person back then during that time would ever play a role like that.
Not even Mr. Bojangles? Was that rough to watch?
Yeah, it was rough to watch. And that
Really?
that wasn't my first time seeing it, but it was rough to watch because we're speaking on it, and it kind of, for me, it kind of makes me feel like I understand why people are appalled by that. The biggest part of discussing it was, like I asked you before, are we too soft on people that do blackface, whether it's intentional or unintentional?
How's it unintentional? You fall in some mud or something?
No,
Explain that.
well, maybe some people really just do it as a joke, but
That was done as a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's no such thing as unintentional when it comes to blackface.
I get you.
But then again, you know, if someone wants to be like you, you know what I'm saying, and trying to, tune into that. I mean, do people hate whiteface? I mean, would you call white chicks whiteface?
I don't know.
I mean, that is a white face, ain't it?
I guess.
I mean, it's fair and equal. Like mimes, like when they be miming in church and they put on those white faces. Do you really need a white face to mime? Why not just mime? Can't you be that dope that you don't need to paint your face?
That's true.
Tanning. Is tanning blackface? You think going out there when they get tan in the sun, is that blackface? Should that be, illegalized? Like, no more tanning.
I just don't know the purpose of it all. Like,
Of blackfacing?
well, of everything that
Changing your skin color?
Yeah, I just don't really see.
I mean, they had to look at Michael Jackson for all his life, for his white face.
First of all, Mike had vitiligo.
Oh, did he? He had the most extreme case, didn't he?
He had vitiligo.
He had the most extreme case in the world, right? He had it all over his body.
Hey, man.
Huh? He wasn't even albino, right?
Are we too soft?
Yeah, if we let it continue, we too soft.
Have we been too soft in the past?
Yeah, to let it continue, of course. If it's still happening, of course we too soft, man.
And who?
Man, it's almost like someone call you the N-word. The first thing you do is smash them in the face.
Yeah.
As soon as you see someone doing on blackface, smash them in the face.
Yeah.
Smash them. It's the same thing.
Why?
It's literally the same thing.
Why do you think they like depict this as like almost like when I hear blackface, it's almost like the person that's doing it has a second grade education.
No, basically what they doing, man. Okay, imagine, man.
I'm imagining.
Yeah, imagine. You know, you want someone to feel the worst they can feel. So you depict them as being like that. Even though they're not that way, you want them to feel that way, so you feel like you're over them, man. You're superior to them. You may not be, but you want to feel that way, so this is their only way to express it. Now, they could have used other ways, but they thought this was the best one. Like, I'm picking on them. I'm hurting their feelings. I'm making a joke of it. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. You ain't a winner. I mean, you look stupid. Everybody laughing with you is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still happening. So what's the? I mean, it's still happening.
I'm gonna tell you what makes it different, man. Like for me, now when I look at blackface, right, the reason why it's so the reason why it's different from whiteface or any other type of face, is because of the situation that black people was in, and this is obviously a attempt to like get your racist views across. And I'm talking about during that time, during the blackface era. I ain't talking about the people that put on blackface later on in comedy skits and all this kind of stuff. So sometimes whenever I hear somebody, and I pick those people because I actually like those. I actually like Jimmy Fallon, Ted Danza, Robert Downey Jr. I like those guys, right? And one thing that has bothered me is that instead of them per se speaking their piece, there's always some black actor that comes to their defense. To me, that has really bothered me a lot. I don't know why it bothered me, but it bothers me a lot. It's almost like, at the end of the day, if I do it, I apologize for it. But why do you as a black actor or actress or black celebrity got to come in and say, well, these guys are not like that? Like, let them stand on that, because at the end of the day, man, I just feel like if I do something, it'll be cool if you come to defend me, but at the end of the day, I need to apologize for my action, and I need to make corrections myself, not what you defending me saying black people get this man a pass because he's not like that. He probably ain't like that, but it's the fact that he did it. And I think every time I turn around, it's like one of the celebrities defending like Jimmy Fallon. I mean, Jimmy Fallon and, defending these guys, man. That's like probably what I have a problem with the most. We defend them with blackface, but then if we go out here and march on our own, we're not effective, and we need them to mix with us in order for it to be effective. So to me, I just see all of that in one thing. I don't know if that's too much, or even if that makes sense to you.
No, it doesn't make no sense to me.
Okay.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Actually, you was doing a good job until you said, and they're probably not like that.
So you saying you do it, you like that?
Yeah. Why else would you?
Okay, I rock
do
with
it, man.
I ain't mad.
Why else would you do it? Like, why don't you like to eat a food that you hate?
Squash.
You got squash at the house?
No.
You cook squash at the house?
No.
Because you don't like it, man. You don't like it, so you don't do it, man. You don't do it. That ain't you. Hold on, you told me not to scream. Listen, man. If you're doing it, man, because it is you.
Let's go back here and scream.
If you're doing it, it's because it is you, man. At some point of another, man, you did it because you wanted to do it. No one forced you to do it. I don't even like Tropic Thunder because, I mean, okay, no, there's no excuse for it, man. You could have just got a black man to do it. I see the plot and the skit that you're doing with it, and maybe it wouldn't have went over. Why do you even need that part in the movie?
That's my other point, man.
Why do you need that part in the movie? The movie still would have been funny without that.
Glad you said that, man.
It just bothered me. I seen no use for that character in that movie. I did not see no use for it, and it actually made me angry. It made me so angry. I don't care what answer you give me. I'm not going to accept it because I don't see no use for it.
Gotcha.
And even if you ain't like that, why would you take a role like that? You see the script, man. You know what it is. If that ain't you,
why you asking question know the answer to?
Because that's my
that money.
Man, no, man. No. I don't want to offend nobody. Everyone has a sexual preference, right? Everyone. Whether hetero, homo,
sexual.
Yeah.
Bisexual.
If you're a hetero, right? That's what you stick to.
Yeah.
That's what you believe. You get a role. It says, hey, man, you're going to have a love-making scene with this man.
Mm-hmm.
and you be like how close? They be like, man, you gonna be kissing, all over the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They show you the money, man. If this is if you don't stand for it, what you gonna do? This role ain't for me. I can't take this role, right?
Okay.
If you take that money, it's because you do have a price. It's something deep down inside you where you will bend your morals because that's the type of person you are.
Okay.
That's the type of person they is when they take that money and accept that role because they are that type of person. They don't have a problem with doing it, man. They don't. Ted D. Ross said every man has his price. No, every man has a limit of what he will do.
Gotcha.
Price or no price. He's going to say yes or no.
Hey, man, I appreciate that right there, man.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Every now and then I throw one in there. So deep down inside, they can apologize, and maybe they do feel sorry, but that's who they is, man. I used to tell people all the time, people act like they act. If it's just me, I can know someone at work. I know them as working with them.
Yeah.
But I know once they get around they true friends or people who's like them,
they different.
They are a whole lot different. They have their work face and then they real face, man.
Understood.
And when you see them sometimes out and about, man, it all changes, man. From even what's up to everything. They might be acting harder now that they with their people. Acting totally different. Matter of fact, man, these characters are the same people, man. You fall right in place. So obviously behind the scenes, man, they think it's funny as well. You think they didn't go and laugh at it with their friends?
Yeah.
They white friends?
Yeah.
And I don't know why everyone's trying to Terry Crews with them, man. They're a good person. Man, forget that. They was maybe a good person, not anymore. That's why it came out. They probably wasn't a good person to start off with. How can you so easily do something like that?
Yeah.
God, sorry that you wasn't created black. Sorry. Live with it.
It really is like, I feel like even the person that brings it to you, right? Obviously in the case of Jimmy Fallon, this is an old SNL skit where he was acting as Chris Rock. Now, my thing is this too. Not only is he in blackface, but he's on a national network that allows him to do it.
Yeah, I bet the audience was laughing too, won't they? Eating it up.
Man, let me tell you something, bro.
Why is it still happening? Go on though. Tell me something.
Yeah, because it was. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I think at this point we have to stay on it. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you do something, especially like this, though, blackface and this is something that's pretty deep, bro. But I just feel like we have to call it what it is, man. And I feel like at the end of the day, man, you can say, well, this is another black podcast complaining about black issues. Well, say whatever you want to say. But I'm going to be honest. I mean, besides the mime dancing, I ain't really seen, I'm not saying they don't exist. I ain't seen no black people depicting Asians or white. I haven't seen it. Now, I know you're talking about white chicks and stuff. I got it.
Should there be a white chicks number 2?
No.
Okay, go on.
The first one was trash. It's the Wayans family and their empire, and I love all their movies, but I didn't like white chicks. That's the other thing too, bro. I'm looking back at all this stuff. All the movies up until now, man, they would rather get a Robert Downey Jr. to play a black part than to get Morris Chestnut or Bill Bellamy or somebody like that. It just really goes to see. I thought it just really shows that we haven't really made any progress, man. And I'm just being honest because think about it, they was already talking about it one time that there was only one black movie a year coming out. And this was during the Brothers era, Two Can Play That Game era,
Well, that was sad.
So pretty much, if you look back at that era, the actors and actresses that you really notice, they was carrying whole movies. It was Vivica Fox, Shamar Moore was on the soaps, Angela Bassett went to Yale drama department. She was caught, all this kind of stuff. It's to me, bro, they'll take the price of offending you than giving a Yale trained actor or a Juilliard trained actor that's black a shot.
That lets you know what they think about you, how they feel, man.
My name is I Am Quartet.
I'm Todd Out of Great As Me.
See you when we see you. Peace.